Go live.
Yeah, okay, we are live right now.
We're live.
Yep.
We're live on his channel and on my
Hi.
Instagram.
How's it going? What's up? It's your user, so
Hello to both. Hey guys. What's up? What's up?
we are live, but I
Hello
can't see the comments yet because, like, wait.
to both.
Okay,
For the comments.
here you go. I think it'll be here. Why is it not? Yeah, this is the worst part of the whole thing that you have to like.
The setup.
Yeah, you can use your encoder to do this, but it's just that.
We're already getting questions. Canada
Yeah.
versus USA. No, Canada is better than USA.
Let's see. Yeah, okay. What's up? Hi, 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 hi. What's up? Hi. There's a lot of people already. They're like, how many people are there? 128.
I only got
Insane.
22 people on
It's
Instagram.
Instagram, dude. Like you can't. So, what's up, guys? Harsh, I think you should be telling who are you. Everybody know who I am. So,
Yeah, I think should I go live on YouTube instead?
no, just like because we are already live here, right?
Yeah,
So
I just
people
trying
are,
to.
we are a little confused here. That's why
Yeah,
because
we're just trying to get the setup running.
yeah.
But hi guys, I'm Hirsch, known as that Indian guy on YouTube. For those of you who don't know me, I make videos about kind of similar to what Parth makes.
Yeah.
Started
Pretty
making
much.
videos specializing, like focusing on undergraduate students in the U.S. and I make a lot of videos about my university, UT Dallas, UTD, and yeah, that's kind of who I am.
Yeah, so Harsh was coming to Chicago, and that time I was like, how long are you from in Chicago? And it was the weekend, so even I would have thought, KDK, maybe
Yeah.
I'll go to Chicago. That could have been the plan. But then he's like, are you gonna be up until 2 a.m.? And I was like, okay.
And I messed up the time zone on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Chicago is like 1 hour behind Eastern Standard Time. So it's if it's 5 a.m. here, it'll be 4 a.m. in Chicago.
I did not know Chicago's Indiana is on Eastern time.
Not Indiana. It's
Not
like
the
a
whole
lot.
Indiana?
Yeah, not the whole Indiana.
Yeah. Because I
Uh,
thought Google Maps is a glitch when it showed me time in Eastern time. I
Yeah.
thought there's something wrong with that.
Yeah.
I didn't
So.
know I was switching time zones.
Oh, by the way, we are using a new mic, so if you can hear us fine and see us fine, just like the video, so that we know that everything is going on fine and
Yeah.
we are not messing up with the
So
audio.
let's address the elephant in the room. Some people have commented in past on my live streams, and I think I might have come up on yours. It's like Parth is better. That Indian guy is better. We just want to make it clear that we're
Yeah.
both friends.
Yeah.
We don't really care. We're just here to make videos and pretty much help all of you guys. So
And if you're like, I think if you're comparing, it's exactly. I've seen this case happening where people are comparing two people who make similar kind of videos,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, this one's better, this one is better. Literally nobody. We both don't think like that, and
Yeah.
the only people losing in this case are you, who's actually taking out time and comparing us
Yeah.
on the matter of content, on the matter of quality, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So, do you want to take in some questions?
Sure, man.
Didn't you sleep the whole night? Yeah, it's
Did we sleep?
it's 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have been up all night driving around.
Yeah. What did you drive in? Like,
A
which
rental
car?
Nissan something. I don't even know. I should take a picture of the car if I don't find it.
Yeah,
It's
probably
not
you
even
should.
my
That'll be
car.
a better
Yeah.
thing. So yeah, people see. Everybody knows. Oh,
Yeah.
Parth, everyone know that Indian guy. Cool. When are you coming to India? I'm not coming. I might be coming in May. I'm not sure
Yeah.
yet. What are your plans? You going to India anytime soon?
So actually, I have 1 month off between my summer internship starts and between university ending for the semester. So I might actually go to India for 1 month. Might go, not sure.
Sweet.
Guys on Instagram, you can start throwing questions as well.
Oh yeah, and also if you're like, you can watch it on YouTube as well if you're
Just
not
whatever
watching
you
it.
prefer.
Yeah, it's up to you.
If you want to get better quality, go to Parth's YouTube.
Do you know Tesla? Yeah, dude. Like, how's UTD for
So,
CS? Okay, how's UTD for CS? Here you go.
is it undergrad or grad? I would say the program is good, but as I said in one of the posts, I think it was your Facebook group,
Yeah.
that UTD is great, still great for undergrad. For grad, it is getting very crowded. There are just so many more students now versus the amount of resources available, like career fairs and career center and events and on-campus jobs, and everyone's fighting for the unlimited resources. So
Mm-hmm.
I would say for graduate, it's the program is good, but everything outside of program is just very crowded right now.
Sweet.
So someone just asked a question about what is the scope of something in like some program in some university. Let's address the question of scope. Scope kya hai?
um, it's super tricky to for us to answer that question.
Yeah.
Actually, he's doing computer science. I'm doing construction management.
Actually, I switched my major. I'm doing MIS.
Oh, dude, when did that happen? I didn't really know
Yeah,
that. When did you switch? Sophomore.
last year in August.
Okay.
It's a very broad major,
Yeah.
so I wanted to learn a little bit more about
Okay.
all the fields. But anyway, it's still programming classes and all of that. So UG's MIS is very tech heavy. So,
Hmm.
anyways,
Yeah, no, that's I didn't know
yeah.
that. Nobody knew that, I think. Everybody
I haven't
thought like
announced, like, I haven't made a video talking about it, but yeah.
yeah, everybody thought you were doing like CS.
Yeah, I started with CS, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the scope of things, I'm not, I don't think anybody can answer that question.
Yeah.
There's nobody I can bet on that. There's no one person who can answer that question perfectly, that he knows every single branch and he knows that,
Yeah.
okay, I know exactly if you're going for this university for this course, then
Yeah.
you'll be able to get these opportunities. It really depends on location. It really depends on your course. I'm not sure how it is for CS. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people subscribers who are from CS. So do you want to address that issue for CS, like if different universities, how it is based and stuff?
So I would honestly say from being in CS or MIS, there is very honest opinion of mine. There are some things you're going to learn in the university. I would say I have learned so much more by going to events like hackathons and just networking with other people and going to all these different things which are outside of my program.
Mm-hmm.
So while having a great computer science program in your university that you pick will definitely help you, I would say that if your programs not one of the best, but there are other things about that university you really like. With CS, it's more like you will get whatever you like, how much ever you go for it.
Yeah.
You getting what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
anyone can participate in hackathons. They'll pay for your flights if you're good enough, and you can prove that you're good enough. All those networking events are open to everyone.
Mhm.
So I paid importance to location a little bit more than the ranking of the program because I want to be in a big city so I can network with other people.
Yeah, I think that makes sense too. Like I've felt that way as well while living in West Lafayette.
Yeah.
It's definitely cheaper for me to stay here and live here because I'm paying like $400 for this room, where he mentioned that
It's 800.
yeah, 800 for similar kind of room. So that's the case for sure, and it is difficult for us to network, and maybe we'll have to go to Chicago for every kind of interview which happens. Uh, it's a tricky one.
Yeah.
Can't really judge on that. Is living off campus in Dallas costly? A little
I
off
mean,
question.
it's cheaper than the East Coast, but it's like
Everything
everything is
is
relative.
cheaper, yeah,
Everything is
everything's-
relative. What do you mean by less costly? But
Yeah, like
it's on the cheaper side of cities.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
yeah. Everywhere, I think almost everywhere, if you're living
Yeah.
off campus, then it'll be cheaper.
Yeah.
Unless you're living in like downtown Manhattan and West Coast. So even
Yeah.
if my friend, she's studying in Stanford, she's paying less on campus because it's like subsidized rates.
Yeah.
It's something.
Some stupid comment. Anyway,
Okay, Chicago versus Dallas,
Dallas.
dude. Like,
hands down, Chicago is better than Dallas.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dallas is fun, but Dallas is it's a smaller city in comparison to Chicago, so there are less things to do, and Now, for me, I like Dallas more because I lived there. I
Yeah.
lived there for 2 years. Most people, and it's very hard to go and move somewhere and start making friends again.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I
but
feel like that too.
objectively,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm getting like a little habitual now that I might like Lafayette now, but it's still not used to
yeah,
that fact that it's a little boring here.
yeah,
And Chicago is crazy nice, but if you're living in suburbs, right? So my sister lives in suburbs there, and it's not fun in suburbs.
yeah. It's
You
not
have to
like,
drive every single
yeah,
day. You can't take the sub, and you can't
yeah,
just go outside at midnight and be like, okay, I'm gonna do this.
yeah.
Okay. What is your SAT score, Harsh?
I don't like sharing that.
Okay.
It's because,
Okay.
yeah, I mentioned that
That's
before.
totally
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, I think I've watched that as well.
Yeah.
Um,
Best
do you have a
collaboration
question?
ever.
Who said that? Sweet dude.
Marwari boy. It's a weird name. Right?
Yeah, they have the
Weird
like the
username.
weirdest Instagram usernames.
Yeah. What are the hidden
Uh,
charges for what?
what?
I don't know.
Uh,
Is it feasible to get a fall 2018 admit at this time? You want to take that one?
Yeah, sure. So I don't think so. You're already too late. There might be some universities which still have deadline, but it's April now. So maybe very few. I don't think it's
Yeah.
worth it anymore. I would rather say you should work for 1 year or intern for like 6 months, prepare for GRE, prepare for TOEFL, and
Yeah.
maybe if you have already taken the exams, just apply early and then hit for the scholarships, the early assistantships. That'll be better.
Yeah.
What's the part-time job like the minimum pay per hour in
In
Texas?
Dallas, I think it's like 750 an hour.
Okay.
Most
So I think
jobs
it's
on
the same.
campus pay 850
Yeah,
to like
similar.
$10.
Yeah, similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, how's the tax-free thing in Texas? Is it really
Yeah, you
good?
don't pay state tax on things, so which is nice. At least you'll make 10% more money because you're not paying state tax.
Yeah, yeah, 7 to 10%.
Doesn't matter for on-campus jobs, matters more for internships, I think. Because on-campus job money is smaller denomination. Like,
Yeah, true. But
you-
even if you're like buying stuff, right? Then there's no
there
state
is
tax.
sales tax. There is sales tax.
Okay, so you're not.
State income tax doesn't exist.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
We already got one. Bros, why are you ignoring me?
What was your question, dude?
I don't even know.
I think it's okay. There's a lot of questions, so let me see. Which is the best tricky question? I think you should not ask us questions related to like. Okay, do you want to talk about your accent? That I think it's a good
Yeah,
time to address
so-
it. Like I don't know why people think it's
Yeah.
like that. So I think.
So I've actually made a video about this on my own channel. You can go check it out. The reason I did it first, I was monetizing my videos when I was back in India, so I made a little bit amount of money, and then I did an accent reduction course with that money because I wanted to reach out to more audience. Like I used to speak really fast, and people had even other Indians had hard time understanding what I was saying. And with this change of accent, it just has cleared my speech, which has made sharing information easier with other people. Now, a lot of people get confused between fake accent and what is this. So, from my understanding, fake accent comes when you like watch a Hollywood movie and all of a sudden, or like you visited America for 2 weeks and all of a sudden you sound like that.
Yeah.
I actually did a course. I did one-on-one training for like 2 weeks. I think it was 2 weeks that the person sat down, pretty much taught me how to speak again. So, yeah. So it was all.
Yeah, and he was also mentioning that people find it. I think they're a little bit curious or they're a little bit surprised that when they meet you in person and they hear your accent, it's like, oh, you actually speak like that.
Yeah,
So that's the difference between fake accent and actually a real accent. Like fake accent,
Yeah.
people will have a difference.
Back
Yeah, keep
especially
switching.
like American friends, Indian friends, they'll switch back
They'll
and
switch
forth.
back and forth.
Or like with
true.
camera, non-camera.
Yeah,
I just speak like this every single day with everyone.
yeah, it's
That's the way to practice it better.
Yeah, and I mentioned this in the Q&A. It is about communicating better. It is not about like how your accent is. I understand that if you have a certain kind of accent, it'll be able to people will able to grasp that information
Yeah.
easily. But you
Yeah.
shouldn't be ashamed
You shouldn't be
about.
ashamed,
Yeah,
yeah.
you shouldn't be ashamed of your accent.
Yeah,
That's
don't
one
don't
thing.
get me wrong on that one. There was nothing wrong.
Yeah, yeah,
Nothing
no, I
embarrassing
understand
about
that.
the other one.
No, no,
But
no.
I just prefer it to
Yeah,
have this.
it's a personal preference. It's nothing like that. I think everybody wanted. Can we? I'm just gonna put this guy on hold. Hmm. Remove. Oh, wait, I should have put him in a timeout.
Is there a timeout? I should put it on some people.
Yeah, there is like a timeout. You can put
Oh.
user in timeout.
People get hard. See,
Uh,
there's
sweet.
random people.
Oh,
Why are you ignoring me again?
is there a question which you want to ask both of us and
Yeah.
you wouldn't get a chance? I think that you can ask. What's up, man? There's this guy who started making videos. Actually, he started. I think he's going to Texas Tech. I'm not sure.
What? Where is
Texas
that?
Tech. This guy, the road abroad guy.
That part. Oh, he's making videos about Texas Tech.
No, he's making video about like undergrad
Oh,
thing. Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, he texted me a couple of days ago and
Mhm.
was like sharing that. How important is coding for MS and CS? I think that is the most stupid question, but
I mean, depends on your program. I know so many people who are doing CS and did not have a programming background. It will make it harder.
yeah,
Definitely, it will make it harder.
yeah.
So I would say there's so much online resources available right now. Use them
hmm
and learn something.
What would be the like 5 online resources which you would recommend people to
My
use?
favorite, and I haven't used them in very long, but I used Coursera, Udemy, Udacity.
hmm
I think edX,
Hmm.
YouTube is pretty much
Yeah.
the five. We just mentioned five sources for you
Yeah.
guys here.
Why are you guys not sleeping? How's the weather? The weather is warmer today compared to like a lot of days.
It was very hot in Texas today.
Yeah. Do you won't understand how you lived in like Ohio, right? For a while?
Iowa. But I
Iowa.
was living there in the summer.
How was it? Was it cold there?
No, I mean it was colder,
Mm-hmm.
but
Oh, dude, share your internship experience. I think that'll be very interesting to see. Do you have like
yeah,
you tell us like where did you work and tell us how was your internship experience there?
I can probably even share how I got them.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure.
So I actually did two internships in so far. One of them, 203. That's good.
Yeah.
Did two internships in the past. One of them was at a company in a state called Iowa. I found that internship because I particularly applied for that position. I did apply online for it, but I had when I got the interview, they asked me why did you apply for this position. That was pretty much the first question, and I don't know if you guys watch my. For those of you who watch my videos, you might remember Logan. Logan's wife's family lives in Iowa, and you guys might have seen some previous videos about me visiting Iowa. So I just mentioned the fact that I visited Iowa and I really enjoyed it, and yeah, they liked me and all the other technical stuff. So I got the
Mhm.
internship, and work environment is very different here. I would say I haven't worked in India, but I would say from what I've seen, when people work, they just work. There is no chit chat, time pass,
Yeah.
none of that. You just have to work all day.
Yeah.
Like not all day, but like those 8 hours, you're just going to sit and work. People are very serious about work. Apart from that, at least at my company, it was like you work 8 hours, you're done. You don't touch your computer after that. You were just done. So
Yeah.
it was a
And
very balanced experience.
exactly, yeah. I was mentioning that people appreciate that you don't have to do overtime here until like it's very important, and they'll pay you if you
They'll
do
pay
overtime.
you 50% more if you do it overtime.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and what was the like? Do you want to share the company or let
They
it be?
won't know the company
Okay.
anyways. Yeah. The second internship was with a startup, which was here in Dallas. But not here in Dallas, but like where my university is in Dallas. I met that startup through a networking event, and I really liked what they were doing, and I showed some interest towards it, and they liked me as well, and I got to do that internship. It was very different from corporate, where it was just 5 people. I was the number 5 employee in the company, so it was very hands down. So one thing I would say all of you is don't disregard startups. A lot of startups do hire international students as at least as interns, if not full time. So definitely consider startups for your practical training experience. Yeah.
And I'm
And
sure like first year and second year people tell them that how important internships are here. What's the value of internships? Because every
Yeah.
single undergrad students I've seen here, like every one of them who I've met, they have done 3 internships.
Yeah.
Every summer they'll do an internship.
Yeah.
So like, is there a mandatory thing in your university, or it's just like people do it for it's important?
So in the School of Management, where my course is, it's mandatory to do one internship, but at undergrad level. In computer science, it's not. But the reason I would say it's very important to do an internship is because I think it's like 60 to 70% of the internships turn into full-time jobs. So it is probably the best way to find a full-time job because they already know you, they like you, they've invested so much into you. They're probably you have to research the company beforehand if they're going to offer you a full-time job or not. That's very important because a lot of companies will hire you as interns and then tell you like we're not looking to like onboard people for full-time. So I would say prioritize companies that you like and are also going to convert their interns into full-time. Honestly, the best way to do it. And again, if you have a internship experience and you're going to your career fair or you're meeting someone, it just adds much more value to you and your yourself. Pretty much like when you talk to them and you're like, oh, I did this internship here. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's very important in my opinion.
Yeah. Even though like everybody does 3 internships, so I think everybody who's sitting in India and doing their undergrads, like maybe second year students or first year students, if you guys are watching, I would always recommend every summer, even if you get like 2 months of break, do an internship. That is more important. That will bring so much more value when you're talking to people here at career fairs, even if you come not for undergrad but for masters. They value work experience more than the actual education. Yeah, most of the times. I think I'm not sure for CS it might be different. Your projects might count more, but at least for civil engineering, mechanical, your work experience will count more.
Yeah.
What else? Do you have a question?
Will you upload this on YouTube? It's on Parth's channel.
Yeah, so if you look for, so just search for the name he has mentioned, like Live with Parth Vijayvergiya. If you'll search for Parth Vijayvergiya, it will show up. And everybody who's watching, I forgot to mention, I haven't left the link of his channel. His channel's name is That Indian Guy. You should definitely follow it. I'm gonna. Everybody would be following you anyway. Like, it's crazy. You just hit 40,000, right? You're hitting 40,000 subscribers.
I already hit 40.
Yeah. Awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. We're gonna upload the video. Yeah. I think we're gonna end this live session here.
Yeah.
Harsh is actually like super exhausted.
Yeah.
I can hear. He's been driving down from Chicago, took a flight, and then he has to drive back to Bloomington, which is in Illinois. Illinois is the state where Chicago is. So let's see. Somebody's asking how tall are both of you? I was expecting you to be like 5'10", and when you're 6, right? 6'1"?
6'2".
6'2". I'm 6'2" as well.
So I mean, I think I'm like 6'1.5", something like that.
Yeah, so almost there.
Yeah.
So that's about it. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. And yeah, it was fun.
Thanks to you guys as well.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just exhausted. It's like 5:30 a.m. in the morning. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed to That Indian Guys channel, which I'm sure you have, so do that as well. And until then, I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.
See you guys.
See you.